If someone asks you to describe my body type, tell them I'm fat. Don't sugarcoat it. 1. I say I'm fat. He says, no, you're beautiful. I wonder why I cannot be both. He kisses me hard. Don't sugarcoat it and tell them, oh, she's a little chunky, a little on the heavier side, a big girl. Tell them I'm fat. To the girls that think they're fat because they're not a size 0, you're beautiful. Society's the one that's ugly. Marilyn Monroe. According to the Guardian Access in March of 2021, 87% of 17 to 24-year-old survey admit to have feeling anxious because of their body image. Because of social media and the constant body portrayed in it, according to the same article, 17% of the adults surveyed admit to have feeling depressive or suicidal thoughts because of their body image. 10 Honest Thoughts on Being Loved by a Skinny Boy by Rachel Wiley. I Am Fat by Carson Egger. And Every Fat Girl's Poem by S.I. Because by the end of this poetry, you'll realize there's no weight limit on beauty. I will put on this classy bodycon dress and go out to the clubs with the friends I made because I will be thin. And I'll dance like nobody's watching. But everybody will because I will be thin. 2. My college theater professor once told me that, despite my talent, no one would cast me as a romantic lead. We put on shows that involved flying children and dancing animals, but apparently no one has enough willing suspicion to disbelieve to buy anyone loving a fat girl. Let them know I could probably beat them at a pizza eating contest or that I can crush their beauty standards between my thighs. When I become thin, I will be so happy. I'll go shopping and I'll buy clothes I don't even need because everything will look good on me now that I'm thin. Tell them I'm fat. Let them know that my thigh kiss, that my tummy rolls when I slouch, that I have cute little stretch marks freckling my stomach. 3. On the mornings I do not feel pretty while he's still asleep. I check the pockets of his skinny jeans for motives, for a punchline, for any other girl's phone number. When I become thin, I'll be happy. And I'll find a man who loves me like he has ever loved anybody else because I will be thin. 4. When we hold hands in public, I wonder if he notices the stares. Like he's handling a parade balloon across a crowded sidewalk. I wonder if he notices how my hands are made of rope. Tell them I'm fat. Let them know that I could play a mean Ursula. Let those poor unfortunate souls know I'd love to add them to my collection of cookie cutter queens. Selling their souls to be skinny. And I will wear these short shorts that will flaunt my tone thin legs that every fat girl will envy. When I become thin, I'll turn the world around. Hell, I'll turn the world upside down because I will be thin. 5. Dear Cosmo, screw you. I will not take your sex tips on how to please a man that you don't think my body will ever be worthy of. Tell him I'm fat. Let them know that I'm all about that bass, and I have no intentions in the world to be thin. 6. He tells me he loves me with the lights on. Dear Fatty, what are you waiting? Why can't you see the happiness? It's right there inside of you. Tell them I'm fat. Because when I joke about my weight, people still think it's a cry for attention. 7. I can cup his hip bones in the palms of my hands, feel his ribs without pressing very hard. I can sip wine from his collarbones. He does not believe me when I tell him he's beautiful. Sometimes I fear the day he does is the day he leaves. Tell them I'm fat. Let them know I wear a size 18 and I look damn good in it. If you want to wear the dress, the one you love so much, put it on and hit the club. Shine bright with the love. Not some man's, but the one you have for yourself. 8. The cute hipster girl at the coffee shop assumes we're just friends and flirts across the counter. I spend the next 2 weeks replacing my face with hers in all of our photographs. When I finally admit this, we spent the whole night taking new pictures. He won't even delete a single one of them. Stop punishing that glorious body of yours. Why don't you realize heavy or light, thick or thin, they're just size. 9. The phrase, big girls need love too, can go die in a fire. Loving me does not require an asterisk. Loving me is not a fetish. Finding me beautiful is not a novelty. I am not a novelty. One thing that's forever true is you will always be you. So be that girl now, the one that you be if you were thin, and you will be happy. 10. I say I'm fat. He says, no, you're so much more. He kisses me hard. Tell him I'm fat. Because girls still ask me, well, don't you want to be pretty? Well, why the hell can I not be fat and beautiful? Why do you insist on calling me one or the other?